There we go. And who's the other one? Settings, community. Okay, cool. So now, get rid of this fucker, I guess. There we go. Okay, now I can see the comments. Whatever. Ow! God, I love water. Dun, 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 dun. Hello? Wait. Okay, now. Oh, never mind. I thought this shit was gonna be clunky or something. Never mind. Cool. Ow. Go piss real quick. Back when to go get something. need one more. I need like 750 more tickets to max it out on my last, for my third account. I don't have it maxed on the top, on the one I'm doing the Stairway to Heaven thing for, because obviously. Huh. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, just gotta wait on that, really. Then after that, I'm good. It did need to hurry up and just give me the huge already. It's taking too long. Chop chop. Oh yeah, I forgot. I just got these popsicles. Probably eat them for these bitches immediately melt like they're doing. Where the fuck is my gun knife? Like I said, I'm not putting open to anything. Nothing's stamped on paper. All I know is I gotta quit like, whenever I get off stream, I gotta quit taking my medicine and immediately going to bed. Most of the time, because what my medicine does is usually around, like, the last hour of me being awake before I actually go to sleep. Part of my dream involves that. I had the most triggering dream ever. So, if you don't know, I have two buttons for me to do, the climbing. Regular one has it at 2 seconds, like this. Or whatever, like this. Then I have another one that I have where I, like, have it at an angle a little bit. And it goes for 3 seconds, like this. Because the, what is it? The goddamn, what is it? The, actual fucking, what is it? The staircase thing is actually a, like, walkout thing, or whatever. that you walk out from. Like, it's like a thing you'd like walk out to, and I don't want to miss it. Dog, my dream was, I literally was doing all, like, I was going up the staircase or whatever, and then I actually got it, and when I tried to jump down, both of the macro keys went off, and then my auto clicker went off, and it, like, exited out the tab. I nearly had a meltdown, I can't lie. Because I'm like, I know, because when I woke up, I'm like, thank the Lord. Because if I would have done that, because by the way, if and when I get this, because like I said, I'm gonna attempt to keep going for this for a while. But the thing is, to me as well, is, what is it? Thing is, if it says, like, if I have the pathway and I can actually walk to it, I am not fucking just gonna... Dog, like I said, my dream, because of my medication, I dream about the shit that I thought about, like, the last hour of being awake. That's why I'll randomly have, like, a lot of pet simulator dreams, because usually after I get off stream, you know, whatever, like, I get off and all that. Yeah, I saw what you sent me, Jafet. Like I said, you didn't have to because I knew how terrible it was going to be. But what I was saying is, if and when I do actually get the staircase or whatever, I am not doing no fucking... I'm not doing no stupid ass, like, epic sequence where I, like, walk up to it slowly. No, I'm immediately sprinting towards that bitch and getting the pet because I don't want any fuck up to ever happen. In the sense of, like, what is it? I get it, and then, right whenever I'm, like, trying to make a video or something for it, it immediately is like, my internet cuts off, or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, that's literally what I would do. Oh wait, what? And no, the sound is on purposely on that account. Because you hear that noise like when the index, where it says like the shit's been restocked. It also makes that noise whenever, see like that? It also makes noise whenever the game talks to you. Right? And whenever it like sends a message to you, it also makes a noise. And if what I remember is correct and what I've seen, it says like a message at the end where it's like, wait, it's actually real? It's infinite? Yeah, but there's still a possibility. Like I said, I can leave my PC on 24/7. Like AFKing this, so. Because it's not my main, it's literally the account with the least amount of shit on it. So, I can just let it AFK the whole time. Like I said, I contacted the, what is it? I got in contact. Yo, I'm so glad I got the two Hispanics in my stream. What the fuck did he just say? Come on, deleter. Be useful. Chop chop, deleter. Oh, is it? Am I fucked up? I thought it was Spanish. That might be racist on my part, but it looks nearly identical. Oh, well, it's South American in general. Well, yeah, that's the thing. You were cheating. They have measures against that. Delir, you're way too late. Just shut your stupid ass up. You like 10 messages behind. Useless. But no, what is it? Like I said, I talked with the guy yesterday that, the last guy that got it was back in April. Oh, so he just said it in Portuguese and English. Okay. No, I know that, but like I said, it's a 1 in a million chance. Like, on average, it's gonna take you 23 days straight, 24/7, on average, to get one. I'm not cheating. Dog, when I use cheat one, and then like, two more messages, and you're like, I actually didn't cheat. You just said you did. Nah, that's cool. My friend Deleter cheats. Accounts, I'm Deleter. I fought on Girls 99. It's Deleter. Those are all accounts he cheats on. Sorry, I sneezed. Bless me. But no, but I told Deleter this too. Not only did I contact the guy that actually got the last one, I got in contact with the guy that bought it from him. Like the golden angel dog. No, you're good, Krauser. But basically what happened is that I asked him how much he bought it for. He said, I don't know, but I can tell you how much I sold it for. And I was like, how much did you sell it for? He said, and this was in April, right? To put in perspective, huges were like 25 mil per. Or like 25 mil, right? And so I was like, how much you sell it for? And he was like, what is it? He was like 45 bill in Titanics. Back then, I think Titanics were like 4 to 5 bill per. But like I said, if I get this, it's easy 100 bill. man, nah, you're good, Krauser. Like I said, would I probably be making hella more coins in this game, or diamonds in this game, if instead I was just, I had that 4th account going for that shit over there? Sure. But at the end of the day, it's also not really. I don't know why you try to return. See, I understand trying to be nice, but in this game, people wouldn't take a second thought about stealing some shit from you and not giving it back, sadly. Oh, let me... It's actually a video. Or I'm about to put on another video anyway, but there's the, what is it? The guy that, you know, that tried to shoot Trump. He's wearing YouTuber merch, and I wanna look at this video that he posted. It said the Trump shooter was wearing my shirt. Let's see what he says, y'all.
I'm sure there will be a lot of people watching this video who do not know me, who are new to this channel, and are just checking in based on recent occurrences. So, for those who are new, for those who do not know me, my name is Matt Carricker. I am a Texas-based YouTuber, and this is my YouTube channel. Demolition Ranch is a firearms-centered channel. I also have Off the Ranch Matt Carricker channel, which is a blog-type channel. And then I'm also a veterinarian, and so I have Vet Ranch, which is a veterinary-centered channel. And across the board, across all of my videos, we really don't talk about politics at all. We keep politics out of it. For one, it's not my bread and butter, but also I don't feel the need to impose my political views and beliefs on other people. And so we generally just stay away from the topic of politics.
Alright, so now let me... well, I just looked at his Twitter, and he talks about his politics there. I just looked under one of his comments. Sean Strickland said, I just look at gays like a form of retardation, but I fully accept them. Could you imagine if we've seen any species on this planet wake up one day and all choose to be gay? We would think, wow, there's clearly something wrong with the species. Why are humans exempt? Come on. And he's like, and then he's like, I don't care if you're for or against him. You gotta love that he doesn't give a shit. I'll vote him for president. Like, dog, I thought y'all talk about politics.
However, we were obviously kind of thrust into the conversation after last weekend. So before I go any further, to the family of the victim who died during the Trump shooting, man, I'm so sorry for your loss. It's terrible, and I hate that happened to him.
Just like the Japanese, they'll get over it. In regards to that guy. They'll get over it. They'll get over it, like the Japanese did.
And to you guys, and wishing you.
I don't know, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, he's talking about the dude that actually got shot and killed. Oh well. To his family, that's all I got to say. Oh well, you'll get over it. Like the Japanese did. You don't understand what I'm referencing? They found his Twitter account. And when talking about how people in Palestine are getting killed and losing their homes, he's like, they'll get over it. The Japanese did. I appreciate it, Krauser. But like I said, that's all I gotta say to that dude's family. They'll get over it. Obviously, I'd prefer people not getting killed, but they'll get over it. Stay with God. Yeah, mashallah, brother.
You guys the best from here. That's the worst. For those who were injured in the shooting as well, wishing you guys a speedy recovery, praying for pain-free recovery for you as well, both physically and mentally. I can't imagine. So, as a lot of you guys know, and we were shocked and confused to find this out, the shooter who tried to assassinate Trump was wearing merch from my channel, wearing a Demolition Ranch t-shirt. And that sucked to see that. Yeah, that was rough. So this t-shirt, we also own a t-shirt company, and it's based out of my hometown right here. And my friends work there, and we make these shirts. We print them here in Texas.
Yeah, he started the video out talking about some. We don't get political here on his channel. Immediately go to his Twitter. Sean Strickland talking bad about gay people, and he's in the comment section like, you might not like Sean Strickland, but you gotta love that he don't give a shit. I'd vote for him for president. Just like, I don't think he's the reason why, but it really does say something to the channel that he wore your merch. It's the same thing as the guy that did the mosque shooting, Brenton Tarrant, who before he went in, he said subscribe to PewDiePie. That shows a reflection of the creator. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think people watching fucking Hassan are being like, yo, be sure to watch Hassan Piker on Twitch and then go and kill 15 people. You know what I mean?
And ship them all over the world.
Also, I love that we get to hear all those fucking bugs in the background. It's awesome, dude. Please.
World. I've seen my shirts in every continent. I got a picture like 2 weeks ago of a guy wearing my shirt in Antarctica. And so we don't vet the people who buy our shirts, obviously. It'd be impossible to, just like Nike doesn't vet who buys their shoes.
I will say, though, even though I do think, like, this guy, like, is not a coincidence, the guy that did that, like, whatever. But it is crazy how he got wrapped up into it. It's like, dog. Oh no, you say that, but dog, there's been a shit ton of people in regards to him, like, fully blaming him a part of it. Which I'm like, I don't think he's fully responsible, but type of person to go and shoot at the president like that, wearing your merch, that kinda's gotta say something. You know what I mean? Like, there's, like, a bunch of the people that, or there's a Hispanic, or there's a Mexican guy that killed 7 people in one of the western states, like, last year. And at first they're like, see, it's one of the illegals. It's one of the illegals. But then it turns out that they found out all his info, and he was a white supremacist that was Hispanic, and in his manifesto, he shouted out Tim Pool, fucking, libs of TikTok, like those type of people. Like I said, people usually doing these type of mass shootings aren't, you know, doing this. And like I saw a tweet about it, and it's true. The reason none of these shootings are by leftists is because leftists rather go on Twitter and say, man, somebody needs to go do something to the president, and then do nothing. Republicans are actually retarded enough to go do something. Because every single person, the funniest thing, every person that has tried to assassinate presidents were not Democrats. They have all been Republicans. Like the person that shot Ronald Reagan, he was a Republican. This kid, he was a Republican. Like, come on now.
I wish I could. I would love to keep people like that from buying, wearing, being associated with that article of clothing. Like, I wish he couldn't get a shirt.
Use code Trump for 20% off on that t-shirt specifically.
But it happened.
Why was that cloud pink? Like I said, I grew up in the South. I think guns are dope. I think people should be able to own a gun. I just don't think they need an AR-15. Yeah, with that being said, be sure to buy our, target practice dummies with Biden's face on it as well. Like I said, they was fucking... Nancy Pelosi's husband got beat with a hammer. They was talking about that he got beat at his gay sex dungeon, making jokes, but now that somebody makes one little joke about Trump. It's always people that like dark humor. People love dark humor until they talk about Trump, and then it's over. Now you can't have dark humor. Comedy is now illegal. It's okay for me, but not for thee.
And I think the difference in, a gunman wearing a pair of Nike shoes and a gunman wearing my t-shirt is this brand is much more personal to me than Nike is to its executives.
Well, that's also not a good example because what? That's not a good example, dog. No, the person whose Twitter got leaked was the fucking guy that actually got killed. Which, all I gotta say to him, or all I gotta say to the family is, you know, they'll get over it. Just like the Japanese did. They'll get over it. All I gotta say, they'll get over it. No, whatever. They'll get over it. I do want to know if, like, the thing is, I can absolutely see that, like, the people doing these shootings don't have social media. Like, I don't think these people understand that. They're looking for social media. There isn't gonna be any. These people are on Kiwi Farms. They're on 4chan. They're on all these different chat sites. Like, they do not have social media. Like, if we find the fucking shooter's fucking social media, that would be insane, but it's probably not gonna be anything because, like I said, maybe they go to his house and get his computer. Maybe the FBI's already doing that. So.
And so to see my name next to the shooter's name, oh, it sucks. And I wish.
Dang. You don't really sound emotional for his brand. Like, damn, that's gonna fuck up. Damn, I thank you so much for showing support and buying out all my t-shirts. Yeah, that boy, he don't give a shit. He's just mad he has to make a statement. Which I would be too. Because like I said, at the end of the day, the way he probably talks on social media and, like, his obsession with guns was fascinating for the shooter enough for him to buy his merch and wear it. But, like I said, I don't think he went and said to go and try to shoot the president, but it is a thing of, like, you know, you gotta look deep within and be like, why would somebody wear my merch? Like, nobody's wearing a Pokemon t-shirt and going in trying to kill, like, Obama. No, he's just mad it's probably fucking up his money. I guarantee you, if whatever sponsors he has, they probably, unless they're all Republican, like, what is it, Black Rifle Coffee, or fucking Joe Rogan boner pills, or whatever the fuck they do. Like, they probably are... I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if I was a sponsor, even... Actually, no, they probably wouldn't drop him because they're already sponsoring him and all he does is guns. That's probably the only shirt he's ever had. I just want to know where that first picture of him came from. You know, the one where he's just sitting on the ground? Who took that picture? I want to know that. So, yeah, I do too, but, I mean, I'm gonna be real. If you buy YouTubers merch, you have to be deeply engrossed in their content. I love C-Nanners with my life and everything about... Like, he is my favorite YouTuber, and I would probably cry meeting him. I don't like him enough to buy his t-shirts. If you buy t-shirts and you actively spend money on a YouTuber, that means more than just like, no, whatever.
I wish we could keep that from happening. So, no matter what side you're on politically, none of us want violence. This channel was
Okay, buddy. For sure.
never meant to incite violence or hate. It never has, it isn't, and it never will be a channel that does that. I don't want any violence or hate anywhere around me. I have a wife and little kids. I want them to be safe and secure forever. And the videos I put out, I want to make sure that is the same for everyone who watches my videos, that they aren't in any more danger because of my videos, of course. And I know you guys know that. I have 11 million subscribers who have been watching me for over 10 years and know that I am not that kind of person. This is mostly for the people who are just tuning in to see if I am a guy that is trying to make people do stuff like that. So, I am not. Obviously, I don't have to explain that to you guys who know me, but I feel like I might need to say that.
Well, I mean, it's just like, I feel like if you buy merch, it's more than just a love for the YouTuber. Like, you idolize them. Even if it's simple merch. Like, I don't care. It might not even be that deep, but especially for a big YouTuber, like if it's like if I release merch and y'all bought it, I don't think y'all deeply look up to me. You'd just be like, yeah, I'm buying shit for the homie. But like, this guy has 12 million subs on YouTube, so like he isn't a small channel. Oh yeah, uh. What is it? Sure. Oh, even better. So, in some news, the shooter was spotted on the roof 26 minutes before the thing. And not only that, a team was inside the building, a counter team was inside the building that the guy was shooting on top of, apparently. It would depend on who. Like, see, the thing is, I don't buy YouTuber merch because I feel like that's stupid in general. And I feel like, I mean, maybe if I was younger, sure, but I'm way too fucking old to have a YouTuber merch. Like, the only type of YouTuber merch people buy and wear if they're 25 plus are political ones, like this. Like, you aren't gonna see me in a fucking, like, 30 virus t-shirt. I don't care that much about it. Like I said, I'd rather buy a regular t-shirt. Don't, like I said, if you... I know one person who was probably, like, jacking off and ejaculating the entire time about the shooting was, fucking Tim Pool, the bald guy. That boy has a Civil War fetish. Like, he has been like, the way he talks about America getting into a civil war right now, he seems so excited. Like, for years, he's been like, ooh, I can't. It seems like he's like, ooh, I can't wait. Which I think is hilarious is because, let's be real, Temple, you are a public figure that views hatred constantly. If there was a legit civil war, what do you think would happen? Do you not think that there would be hundreds of people that would want to go after you? I don't think your employees like you that much to leave their homes to come protect you. I play Hypixel? No. Not at the moment. Probably never again. I just don't want to. And also, hello, Leah. I see you, were not here the past couple days after you went on your, vacation to Pennsylvania. Or, something you want to share with the class, Leah?
For those who don't, this channel's not about violence. This channel
Dog, what do you mean the channel's not about violence? You are a gun YouTuber. Your channel's inherently violent.
will never be, and we never would condone that at all. I hate that. It's a weird deal, and
Get the fuck out my face, retard! Hey man, do you still play Skyblock? Yo, I'm a big fan. Could I just have your shit, dumbass? What's that? What do you mean, what's that, Leah? Why'd you buy tickets to the Trump rally? The leader, what the fuck did you do? What are you saying?
Beneath YouTube's veneer of colorful thumbnails, jokes,
Go to bed, deleter. Like, I genuinely go to bed. Yeah, Swavy's stupid ass is probably crowdfunding money for Trump right now.
jovial ad-friendly content creators and squeaky clean homepage lies a forgotten underbelly of video makers. There exists a motley crew of creeps, freaks, just
Peter Griffin.
downright unsettling YouTubers that have faced community outrage all the way to permanent.
Like, I'm genuinely curious. I mean, I won't see it because I have you timed out for 24 hours. But, is that you? Sure, man, fuck it. Queso.
Suspensions as a result of their behavior. And in today's video, we'll be taking a look at some of the most depraved. This is the story of Patrick Mashoney. Patrick Mashoney and his eventual victim, Kristen Pratt, first began interacting in 2008 after Kristen had responded to a random friend request sent by the man. At the time, Kristen was attending the University of Central Florida, and Patrick messaged her claiming that he had once taken a class together with her at college. While Kristen didn't
Pro-anarchy. Are you pro, almost dead retard, or are you pro pedophile old retard?
remember Patrick, she did go back and forth with him for a couple of messages, even later citing
I'm on, side memes with, Elon Musk, as you can see from the preview image of this stream.
that Patrick seemed like a pretty nice guy and
Pro-anarchy. He was...
these initial interactions.
Sorry.
But additional messages began flooding in from Patrick.
Email me today. It's up to you now. Save your own life.
And it wouldn't take
Vote for Harambe, y'all. If I ever vote in the election, or if I ever register the vote, I'm voting for Bernie. We're gonna get it this time.
Long for the truly depraved nature of this individual to become apparent. Patrick Mashoni was an aggressive stalker who used Facebook and YouTube to perpetrate harassment, and Kristen Pratt of Florida was both his obsession and victim. Despite Kristen not wanting much of an interaction beyond that first back and forth about them apparently being classmates, Patrick continued to incessantly message her. The man made obvious romantic advances towards the woman that she would ignore, and after being ignored, he would grow extremely aggressive. While most would move on after rejection, Patrick was a mentally unstable individual that became fixated.
I can't wait for him to die so I can just go out. He was a fucking kid. He was just a fucking kid. Also, do we really know the guy that did get beamed at the Trump rally, was he vaccinated? Like, do we really know if it was the bullet?
On any woman that showed him attention, and Kristen responding to his initial message was enough
Vaxxed?
for him
Question mark.
to think that he had a chance with this girl. Disturbing messages quickly evolved into full-on harassment videos being sent to Kristen. Patrick would send these threatening video messages via
Is that a
YouTube.
YNW Melly reference? Holy shit, I love black
Kristen
people.
Pratt, that's a very, very unwise decision. Don't make me do something stupid. You're still playing games. All I'm asking, to let me over one night. You can't keep ignoring me. You can't.
In addition to these videos, Patrick would incessantly call this woman, upwards of 20 times a day.
Barron Trump was there and he saw everything. Barron will not be forgiving. I like how Trump supporters have to fucking, like, Trump has 2 fully grown adult sons, but they're so retarded that Trump loyalists have to scoot around them and go for the 8-foot-tall autistic child that's never spoken in public. Oh, of course. It was the same thing as people saying that Trump was gonna get the black vote because he's a felon now. It's like, huh? Pay profit from what?
Patrick had become obsessed with a delusional idea that he could perhaps win this woman over and they could move away and live on some remote piece of land and start a family together. When in all reality, Kristen hadn't reciprocated any messages with this guy outside of like the first 3 minutes of them talking back and forth on Facebook when he asked if they took a class together. And this stalking had gone on for months and eventually would evolve into over a year. Patrick would frequently get sexual in his harassment, making it clear that he wanted to see her naked, and once stated that if he saw her naked, it would help him stop thinking about death.
I don't know if I can get vulgar here, but he wanted to just have me stand there naked, and that would be the best thing that he could think of. It would keep him from thinking about death for at least 6 hours.
YouTube messages.
I'm not even clicking that video. I saw the goatee. That's all I need to know about that video. I'm not even clicking it.
Sent from Patrick at the time showcased the man's depravity. Sorry,
That goatee called me so many slurs. I'm not even clicking that video. I appreciate it though.
Kristen, I've done too much. I try harder than the other guys. I want to tie your wrists together, strip you naked, secure your arms above your head, blindfold you. The man would even send veiled threats on Twitter. Quote, "It's up to you now to save your life. I have no option." As these messages began escalating to near constant threats, she would reach out to authorities hoping someone could intervene in this matter. However, initially, police provided little.
Like I said, the public votes don't fucking matter. It's up to the Electoral College. And what I'm hoping is the Electoral College is smart enough to realize how much fucking trouble has been caused because of Trump. Like, attempted to be president, that they're like, yeah, we're good. Because they voted for Biden, and then after that, they tried to storm the Capitol. Like, you want to appease the snowflakes? That's what... I mean, that's what they are. They're just snowflakes.
Assistant stating that because Patrick hadn't gone after her physically or showed up to her workplace or residence, that he posed no imminent threat. With no intervention from law enforcement, the cyber-stalking intensified, as Patrick continued to send YouTube videos to Kristen in which he would describe his sick and twisted fantasies.
Quit wasting my time. Look me in the eye and talk to me like a person. Anyone who stands in my way will be guilty of treason.
And eventually his harassment would get physical, with the man showing up at her work. At one point,
Oh wait, I've seen this video. Never mind, getting rid of this. Ugh. TikTok iceberg, fuck it, who cares? I don't care anymore. God isn't real. I can't wait to see 15 entries of goddamn... what's that retard's name? Daniel Lorson.
I did not know that she was 14. She didn't tell me her age. So it was wrong of me to do that.
What?
So I just want to say I'm sorry. And hopefully you guys can appreciate it and accept my apology.
I'm glad you said that. I need to check. And also, I can't give you an answer because it's been different each time. Okay. Well. These fuckers are just trying to get this account banned. So, I started the withdrawal on Sunday, July 14th. You know, what is it? Yesterday? Right, Leah? Here's what happened. I started the withdrawal. At 1:09 p.m., it withdrawed 1,000. At 11 or at 10:52 p.m., it withdrew 460. Then at 11:01 p.m., Bloxflip has decided to send the rest of the Robux, 5,292. They just trying to get me banned. But it usually could take up to a week to actually get the impending Robux. I don't know what they've been up to recently, but their fucking Bloxflips, like, just has been immediately sending the Robux. I don't know why. I mean, I don't mind it, obviously, but it's like, dog, what are you doing? Because I waited a month, and I only got, like, 3,000 when I first started, and then the past 3 weeks, I was able to get, like, over 13,000 or something.
security, I need security, I need security, I need security,
You know, I'm
I
too
mean,
short.
she does have a 10. Okay, she has a 10-year-old face, but a fucking 16-year-old body. What do you want me to say?
You have security.
What? That's Leah's father.
And because you don't use your brain. You're a pedophile. Because
That's
you don't
Zane.
use your brain.
You guys have anything else better to do than check out your pants and your fucking arse!
There are no shortage of TikToker icebergs that have been made on the app of YouTube, but not many will be as deep or long or as extensive as this one will be. The lower down the iceberg we go, the worse people will be down there. The people who have done absolutely horrendous, unforgivable things. And without further ado, let's take a nice long look at the...
Matter of fact, let me check with Leah. Roblox. Log in. This account. I have 4,726 pending. Okay. So I just want to check something once I can, you know, get out of this fucking square. So 4,700 plus like the 191, so that's 4,900. So 4,900. Let me see how much the rest of these game passes are. Just 4 more. 1,200 plus 2,400 plus 800 plus 275. Oh, cool. I have like 200, 300 Robux left. Yeah, that's cool. I was able to get every game pass for just $44. Obviously, the only one I haven't gotten was goddamn. What is it? Not getting the one for daycare. I don't care about, unless they make it to where it automatically will reload your pets in daycare and take them out. I don't care for daycare. I'm gonna be real.
The very first person. Pretty popular TikToker that went by the username Mizzy got very popular back in May of 2023, but for all the wrong reasons. He was everything bad about a YouTube or TikTok prank channel, but escalated tenfold. The hate Mizzy got whenever this was happening in May of 2023 was vast and long, albeit it was pretty deserved with all the actions he would do. The things Mizzy would do were pretty popular. He started some trends, so to speak, but the 4 main major things that Mizzy was known for was when he stole an elderly woman's dog for no reason and just ran away with it. Then, after that, he randomly assaulted a Jewish man in the street as a joke. He then goes up to multiple women in the nighttime of London, and he would ask them if they would like to die.
These weren't even pranks. These were just crimes.
Is this where the study group is?
No. What door number is this?
Study group. But this is not where the study group is.
I got kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group. I actually thought. And this... hello. Hi. You got a nice dog?
If I get, if and when I get the golden angel dog, what should I do with the money? By the way, that wind noise you hear is from my main, or from the account going up the stairs, because whenever the text on the screen appears saying shit, There's one last one for whenever you actually get to the end or whatever. Actually, matter of fact, that don't matter anymore on this. How much would it sell for? So I actually got in contact with, so there's only been 3 total, like in index. And the last one that was found was in April. Okay, so keep in mind around that time, I think Hughes were like 20 to 25 mil. So I found the guy that actually dropped it. And then after that, I randomly was able to find the guy that actually bought it off him. He said, I don't know how much I bought it off him for, but I know how much I sold it for. I'm like, oh, how much you sell it for? He said 45 bill worth of Titanics. Which, let me remind you, I think Titanics were 4 to 5 bill per back then. So I think easily I can make 100 billion off of it. Like, legitimately. I guarantee it.
Sorry?
You got a nice dog?
She's lovely, she's family dog. Don't run away.
Boom gang, whole lot of gangs. We outside! We outside! We outside! We're all gonna fucking dog! We outside every single time!
What? I'm gonna show you from over there.
So, I bet I've done a lot of research. The last person that got one, the reason I think there hasn't been anybody trying to get one recently is because the last time someone got one was like, the next update after that was the last update that they did like an update every 3 weeks because they started doing weekly updates. So, the reason I'm doing it as well, Leah, is I feel like it could kind of maybe even possibly boost my fucking YouTube channel. Because you got to think about it. There's only 3, right? One of them's owned by a YouTuber. One of them is a dev, and one was the one that was sold. So, they're legitimately, I guarantee, like, the top fucking YouTuber would probably try to offer on it, and they got shit tons of Titanics. I guarantee I could probably get a rainbow Titanic or 2 out of it. Just depending on how much people want that, because, like I said, there's only 3 right now, and one of them's owned by a YouTuber. Never getting rid of it. One of them's owned by a dev, and then the last person who owned it is somebody that bought it and just has it. I don't know if they sold it after, but I presume they didn't. So I've done the math as well. Each stair, like I said, so it's alleged a 1 in 1 million chance for each stair. You go up, so like right there, that's a chance. Right there, that's a chance. Right there, that's a chance. Like that, right? So, I think it's been alleged that the chance is 1 in a million. And that's what everybody has basically just gone out and said. So what I can presume from that is that if... So my macro I set up on Razer Synapse, it goes every 2 seconds. So it takes 2 seconds to get up each step. If I were to go all the way to the odds of it, like, I would be guaranteed the huge after 23 straight days of playing 24/7. And the guy I talked to who actually got the very last one recently, he said it took him a month of 24/7, like having his account go for it to get it. Like I said, that doesn't even guarantee that you get it. Like I said, it'd be cool to get, but like I said, the reason I don't mind is because it's on an account that doesn't have like all the enchant. Like it has a lot of game passes, but I could. I mean, I have 3 other accounts. I could spare one of them to try to go for it. Like I said, the money I would make. I have a separate macro that what it does is it angled. I have it angled where it has me walking into the railing. Like, let me show you. So basically, what I do is like this, and my other one is try to see if it does it correctly. Yeah, like this. So it walks into that like that. I do that for when I go to sleep while I'm AFK, and while I'm streaming, I don't do that. I have the regular. So dog, you wanna know another thing I found out from starting this? They patched every single way to die without, except for mini games. They patched every single way you were able to.
Yeah, I like your hair still.
Like every single one. Like when you go to the VIP area, if you make it within the crack, it's just ground. Just a ground. Which I presume they did that so people couldn't, you know, go up the fucking, or like go in this, the hoverboard. It don't matter anyway because the hoverboard, what would happen is you would start going up and then literally it would fucking like randomly jump and make you jump off the map anyway, so. Like I said, what I would be happy, like I think it would be crazy if I were to get this under a week, even though that's probably not going to happen. What I'm probably expecting more than likely is that I'll get it in like a month and a half, possibly. If I have atrocious luck beyond that, I might actually end my life.
You got some nice hair. It's nice and luscious. I'm perfectly fine. We're gonna die. Huh?
Popcorn yellow striped smile.
Why are you just smiling at me? I asked him a question, a serious question. Do you wanna die? Why?
But also the thing is too, Leah, is that
Why?
I don't sleep
You're gonna
long
die.
anyway.
You sure?
Yeah.
I saw you
Like
the
I
other
took
day. You was
sleeping
looking like you wanted to die.
medication already and went to bed and I only
When
slept
did we
for like
become?
half
Bro,
3
you was looking at me
hours.
this whole time. You're gonna die.
Probably
Nah,
eventually if I
bro.
get tired again I'll
Bro.
try to
Bro.
sleep a little bit
You're
more.
gonna die, bro. Bro, don't even answer that right
Time
now.
being
Is
probably
it serious,
not.
bro? You're trying to answer the phone. Who's calling you? They can wait. They can wait. Bro.
Also the
I'm
thing
gonna die,
is
bro, because I
that
can take it out right now, bro.
What's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I can take it out right now. Do you want to die? Yes or no?
The deranged.
I'm sorry, I couldn't handle watching that anymore. Yeah, it would. Like, I've seen how it looks because somebody went in the files and, like, found it or whatever. I also randomly kept seeing a bunch of people claim that some, like, dev said that the chance is actually 1 in 250,000 to get it now instead of 1 in a million. Which we don't even know the real odds anyway, so, no.
TikTok prankster. Next up on the list is Felix Cypher. He gained popularity back on TikTok in early 2023, and it wasn't for any right reason at all. He believed in reincarnation, and he believed that he was the reincarnate of Hitler, stating that he had the
Is she Leah?
memories of when Hitler passed away only when he was just 5 years old in his new life and body. Although Felix Cypher's fame here on TikTok was very, very short-lived, he definitely didn't leave no tiny impression. He was talked about for quite some time for some of the terrible things he did, especially whenever he commented this on a Holocaust survivors video. Felix Cypher said, "Haha, it's me. Sorry my men had you in a camp, old pal."
It's me. Sorry my man had you in a camp, old pal, but I'm back for... What could that reason be, Hitler?
But I'm back for a reason.
To help
After
Trump.
he made 1 or 2 videos after this terrible comment was made, he was ultimately banned from the platform, only to come back and not ever speak about stuff like this again, and just make cringy videos with his snakes.
You don't even really need to do that hardcore either, though, Leah. Like, literally, in like 3 or 4 hours, I went up like 180 fucking points for the rank thing, just from the rank 1 quest. Like, the AFK thing for rank macro or whatever, it's gonna be 10 times faster now. Or not 10 times faster, but it's gonna be a shit ton faster now because of the fact that every level 1 rank quest now is AFKable.
Alright, it's time to address the nose ring drama. So if you haven't seen my latest video where I made this new nose ring right here, people are essentially calling me every name under the sun because I had the Reichsadler on my jacket. So I need to tell you guys a little something about me. And you can call me crazy, you can call me whatever you'd like, any name under the sun. But I'm very in tune with my past and my past lives and lifetimes that I've lived before this one. My last life just so happened to be a very infamous one. Me offing myself was one of the first memories I had from that lifetime. It came to me when I was 5 in my nightmares. You can see right where I shot myself too. That and just so many other things throughout my life have connected me to my past. And you can go say, oh, go get on your meds again, you nutter. I've been on so many meds and none of them have changed what I saw when I was 5.
Although the story of Felix Cypher is not long at all, it definitely paints a pretty big picture of how deranged and detached some people can be from the world. Notorious Rashid is very similar to Felix.
I think I remember him, but just because he got a big ass cranium.
Cypher in the idea that he made a few videos and was immediately booted off the platform due to
Oh wait, oh my god, no, I remember this. Oh my god, I remember this video. For this guy in general. He was a fucking dude that, he made so much goddamn, like, exclusively, like, atrocious shit. Like atrocious, like, sexist videos. And then his mom came on TikTok.
a lot of hate, but Notorious Rashid's whole little run for his money on TikTok was a bit longer and a bit deeper. Rashid's story has a formula of which not many people have seen, Notorious Rashid went on to make multiple videos saying that all women are terrible and any man should be able to force themselves onto the women because of how bad they treat such nice guys like Rashid. The situation got so bad and big that his very own biological birth mother had to step in and make a 3-minute long video calling out her son's actions and basically speaking out and saying that what he's doing is completely disgusting and wrong.
Always deserve to be for rejecting nice guys like me. Black females always choose these men from the hood over me, and I am getting so sick and tired of it. And so one time I walked up to a black female, asked for her number. She said I'm too short and I'm light skinned. So
Yeah. I think that would absolutely help.
all black females only want you to be tall and dark skinned.
The story wouldn't end there, though. After all these terribly deranged videos came out of Rashid, Rashid would then go on to make another video detailing about how women hate him no matter what, and there was a time when he tried to meet up with a woman on a dating site, and once they met up, she wanted nothing to do with him, only because he lied about a few inches of his height, and that was 6 inches of his height, basically catfishing a girl, then being mad when there was some pushback about it because he lied. The next video I'm going to be showing you is the video where Notorious Rashid's mom goes on TikTok and calls him out. I'm going to be speeding it up quite a bit, so if it sounds a little odd or wonky, it's because I don't want you guys to have to sit through the full 3 minutes of it, so I will be speeding this video up a lot.
Great. Will always deserve to be for rejecting nice guys.
All right, so let me say this. I am his mother, and I've tried for years to tell him and encourage him to get therapy and help. I've told him multiple times that you have mommy issues. Me, I'm the mama. So you have issues with me. And you need to go to therapy and get those things worked out. Because if you respect me and if you love me and don't have issues with me, then you wouldn't be attacking women for no reason at all. The only time for me, my personal belief, when a person such as him attacks women for no reason is because they have issues with their mother. Cool. But here's the thing. No one deserves that. No one deserves to be talked to any kind of way. No one deserves to be mistreated, threatened, feel unsafe, or anything like that because of his issues. His issues is his issues, and he needs to work on them. There is no excuse. Mental health is a very serious issue that we have going on, right? But he knows right from wrong. And you know right from wrong, and you know that this is wrong, and you continuing to do it, that means you're making a choice to do it. I have said multiple times you're going to get your beat or you're going to get killed because of the stuff you be saying and how you be acting and doing, because it's not funny, and there's nothing about it that's respectful. And if it don't do it to you, they're going to come do it to me, and I'm going to be the one that's getting harmed because of something you're doing. And he still does it. When I ask him, hey, have you been doing XYZ? No, I don't even do stuff like that. And then I have people messaging me telling me that he's doing it. I don't appreciate that because I don't think that way, I don't talk that way, and I don't condone those types of behaviors. As of recently, I told him, don't come around me. You can't come around me. You can't be near me because I'm not about to be caught up in no foolishness for you or anything like that. A lot of people may say, oh, it's his mama's fault. He's 20 years old. Been telling his brother, this young man, my son, to get help forever. He said he don't need no help. I can't make a 20-year-old go to therapy. I can't make him do it. He refuses to do it because he said there's nothing wrong with him and he doesn't need any help. So whatever happens to him, happens to him. He made his bed, so now he has to lie in it. But from me, I feel ashamed. I'm very disappointed. It's disgusting. And I'm sorry to the people that have been affected by the things that he has said over the years and has done with harassing people and constantly antagonizing people. Because enough is enough.
This is the
Oh, I love Wolfpack.
TikTok Wolfpack Elite family. There was 4 members of the family, but we're primarily going to be focusing on 2 and 1 more, but not as much as the first 2. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but here I'm going to show you this clip that can start us off very well.
Sissy. Broski is my bro. Sissy. Waifu. Sissy. Waifu.
When the Wolfpack Elites, so to speak, fans would, ship Alpha with his sister, he would get pretty mad to the point where he even made that video saying sissy and then showing his wife and saying waifu. But then people dug a little bit deeper. About a year and a half prior to that video being made, they found out that him and his sister were actually a little bit closer than everybody thought they were. I know you're probably sitting there thinking, Underflow, what do you mean how close? Well, close enough to have children together, apparently.
Your son just kicked me.
You my pain in the ass, son.
Yeah, sure. Here, give me your hand. Give me your hand. Right here. I just kicked you.
Motherfucker. Little rascal was there.
Stop tickle with my belly.
Little rascal. Little rascal.
Stop.
Yeah.
We have your goofy baby. Even though I already have two, we already gave birth to two of your goofy babies.
Is your homework done? Then go get it. I want to look at it.
For the amount of clips that there are of them being a little bit too close or a little bit too touchy-feely with each other, to them literally saying that they have children together, going as far to then make multiple videos stating how it's disgusting and she would never do that, that is her brother, and I quote, and that is wrong. But then to have all these videos resurface after a few years is just a little bit odd.
All of you know me as a security guard in schools, Walmarts, malls.
Yeah,
I've been
much.
all over the place.
Pretty much, yeah.
But for 4 years,
We've been apart.
I have not seen this little one. And I missed her.
I missed him too.
And now, we got some big, big news.
Want me to go get it?
For a lot of you.
Want me to go get it?
Go get it.
Okay. It's in the bag.
For all of you don't know, that I've been Lone Wolf for a very long time. This channel, Wolfpack Elite, is now the new crew that I'm with. And this is our logo right here. So if you see this coming, don't be afraid, because we're friends. And
Hey, what are you doing?
for all of you out there that know that her and I were deeply in love with each other,
Still are.
we still are. We waited for 4 years to see each other again.
And now we were finally reunited.
And now since we're reunited, you gonna marry my ass?
Damn right I will.
And to go ahead and put the next nail in the coffin, let me show you another video where she proclaims very loudly that that is her brother and that is disgusting, even going as far to act like she was gagging or beginning to vomit.
If you guys been commenting on his videos saying I'm the second wife, you guys are all stupid as fuck. Because no offense, he's only married one woman and she's right there. That's, FYI guys, is my brother.
All in all, this is just a really weird group of individuals altogether who made a bunch of really weird content on TikTok before they were kind of just bullied off the platform entirely. If you see anybody here today that you want to know a little bit more about or want to, get to know a bit more, I've covered almost all of these people singly on my channel, so if you'd like to go find out a little bit more about the Wolfpack Elite,
Find out more, because I didn't even know about them when they were actively on the platform. TikTok. I just know them from like archive videos. I love them. Funny as fuck.
or Notorious Rashid, then go ahead and go take a look at my channel because I've covered all of them on my own in-depthly. Now, there are 3 people left to talk about at the surface of the iceberg, but we're going to skip 2 of them, being Maddie Rousseau and Keenan Banks. One is just a lot of reading from a lot of different screenshots, and I don't think that would be interesting or help with the pacing of this video. The other one is a person who tried to strike my channel well over 2 times. I believe it was 3 times. I haven't looked in a while, but that's why I'm not talking about them today.
Oh yeah.
Now, the last person we're going to be talking about for the first tier of the iceberg was someone that went by the name of Ticks and Roses. And What do people dislike more than someone who lies and doubles down on terrible things that they say and terrible things that they do instead of just admitting that they were wrong? It's someone who does all of that and fakes an illness. The main character in the Ticks and Roses story goes by the name of Emerald. Emerald here faked having Tourette's for months on end for their own personal gain, even milking it to make money off of it via merchandise. Now, you may be wondering, how exactly did the internet find out that Emerald here was faking Tourette's? It's TikTok. You could literally just cut out any of the parts of your videos and only upload what you want the public to see. Well, you're exactly right. They didn't find out that they were faking it through their own account. They actually had an old Facebook account where they had an hour-long live stream without a single tick happening the entire.
I understand these people, man. If you gonna do some stupid shit like this, why the fuck are you not, like, deleting all your socials? Like, not even that. It's the same thing. I feel like I feel the same way when it comes to goddamn what is it? Like people's old tweets coming up. Like, why are you as a celebrity not deleting all that shit? Like, why are you leaving that shit up? That's fucking stupid. Deserve it. It wouldn't happen if you just deleted all your old. Instead of keeping that shit up, you dumbass.
Entire time. And I know you may be asking, but Underflow, maybe they just didn't have a single tick at that moment at all, or that entire hour long they just went tickless that entire time. Well, the thing was, they described their Tourette's and the tics that they would have with that Tourette syndrome to be never ending or endless, and it would constantly happen. Let me show you a few videos that they made with their quote-unquote Tourette syndrome that they milked for money out of their merchandise.
Hey everyone, it's Emerald, and today I'm going to rate my most common tics. The most common one right now is Bee-Boo. Bee-Boo! Like that. I don't really mind that one too much, and it's kind of become the cat's nickname because I like to Bee-Boo with the cat. I guess I'd rate that like a 7 out of 10. Another one of my somewhat common ones is saying hello repeatedly. For example, I went to the grocery store and they said hello to the same child like 30 times in a row. Just like hello, 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 hello. Yeah, that's more like a 4 out of 10. Another common one is my Tourette's just gets super excited and just goes wow over and over again. That'll give them like a 6 out of 10. And probably my least favorite, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, is anytime I see an axolotl, I go, there's a fish on the floor. There's a fish on the floor. There's a fish on the floor. Which is super annoying, and I don't know why. That's like a 2, not my.
You may be wondering, Underflow, how could this get any worse? How could they expose themselves any worse? Well, let's take a look at their doctor's note that they got, but in reality, it was just them with their color printer. A lot of people were pointing out and mentioning how there was literally no way they had this many illnesses listed off by the same doctor, but I personally believe that the main takeaway with this entire picture of their little sheet here was the fact that PTSD was listed for number 6 and number 8. And back when all this drama was going down, Emerald's own sister decided to make a comment about it on the subreddit that was made about Ticks and Roses. The sister here comments, I am Emerald's sister, and we have always accepted them. They cut communication with us when we tried to reach out, but they no longer wish to have contact with us, and we haven't talked in years. I'm just commenting in hopes of clearing up misinformation. Also, my grandpa does have Huntington's. It's late onset, which means it doesn't show up until late in life. My grandpa is currently suffering from the side effects and is not doing well. It's very sad. My mother has it too, but it's not yet showing symptoms, thankfully, and I have not been tested lately. I don't believe Emerald has Tourette's syndrome. They never showed any symptoms as a child. They are mentally ill, though. I love my sister, always will, and I wish them the best, but I don't agree with what they have done. It's incredibly disrespectful to fake a mental illness for any reason. I am extending my sincerest apology to everyone their actions have hurt. Although I know it's not my apology to give, I do wish for Emerald's safety. They also mentioned in that long paragraph that they were very happy to answer any questions that people may have had, and that's exactly what they did, even going as far to get their very own mom to comment on that same exact subreddit. And the final two nails in the coffin here for Emerald was when people found a second account that they had that didn't showcase a single tick from their Tourette syndrome. Not only that, multiple years prior to this stuff even went down, they found when they went on a live show and read a poem aloud for multiple minutes without showing any signs of tics at all. The man you're seeing on screen went by the name of Medicine Man 420. He wasn't very well known at all. As a matter of fact, he was only talked about by one person, that being me, and that was very recent. But the thing about Medicine Man that stuck out more than a lot of other people is the fact that he would constantly upload in very big portions. He would
That's true. You get. I ain't getting shit with that.
upload multiple times in the span of just a minute alone. And in those uploads,
13 million. Hold on. Matter of fact. You need 520,000 large gift bags to get 99. Lol.
it was nothing but 15 seconds of incohesive ram.
Use the restroom real quick. Hold on. Yeah, you do make... The thing is, I would absolutely say probably best to do those anyway, just because of the fact that... What is it? First, you do make money back from that. That is true. But also, another thing is that... What is it? Yeah, you make your money back, and also, as well, you, How the fuck am I blinking out? What was I about to say? Yeah, you make your money back, and also, as well, you get bags. You get large gift bags from it, too, so... Another good thing as well. I would add is... like a little bonus, too, to be honest. Where did my pants go? Um... Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, it's just nicer as well because of the fact that you get your, gems back, and also, as well, get money back, as well. I don't know how much it is, specifically through all of it, though. That would be my biggest question, to be honest. It's how much in total do you actually make? Or how much do you save, I meant. Like, if it's a absurd amount you save doing that, then yeah, sure. But if it turns out to only be a little bit, and then, it also turns out it's probably better to just do, the other shit. What is it? Turns out it'd just be better to buy mastery pots. Yeah, I went here, I had to get something. No. Have to do. Who cares? Back to the whatever.
Rambling about one subject that he was just obsessed with. All Medicine Man would ever talk about was the fact that he was more intelligent than people and a lot of CP. Anything involving a child, Medicine Man has said it and talked about it multiple times. But here's the thing about him. There's not much about him whilst he's talking so much at the same exact time, hence why we only have a few clips here to show you today, because there's not much depth, there's just a lot of quantity of him saying the exact same things. It's just the incohesive ramblings of a madman.
I'm always making every single human less pathetic. I'm always helping every single human. And I'm never gonna stop. You don't have to know that I'm doing it. You don't have to do it. You use your free will to choose to be a pedophile over and 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 over. It's a proven fact that you're a pedophile that rapes children, and it's a proven fact that you're a pedophile.
Just
Second, children.
Notorious people on TikTok.
You have sex with children. It's a proven fact.
Bro geeking like a motherfucker on this one, though. Show.
And the next person we have to talk about right now is Anaconda Sin, the person that you're seeing in the top right corner of the screen. And I know a lot of you may be thinking right now, how could things possibly get any worse from what we've seen recently? And I promise you and assure you, the deeper down we go, they will get worse. Anaconda Sin here is the person that's a little too obsessed with animals and might find
Huh?
them a little too good to have around. But before we fully delve in and talk about her, if you would look at the top right-hand corner of your screen, that's the picture of Anaconda Sin that's playing. But here's the thing, if they look recognizable or as if you've seen them before, because you most likely have. This is the most popular clip of them, I believe exactly 10 years ago.
Hey.
Oh no. Why do I feel like I know what's about to be said here? I'm scared.
Would you like to join my
Oh, that's where I know that bitch from. Ugh.
my dad's Minecraft server, Forgecraft? I've got business cards here if you would like
Aw.
to
Join his Minecraft what?
Minecraft, mineforgecraft.com.
See, I don't even. The thing is, I don't view this as cringy. I think it's adorable.
Years, I think now, and he's got really good
Her
staff,
wanting to
and
fuck
I was
animals, I
wondering
don't
if
think
you
is
would
adorable.
like to maybe join it.
I'm having a hard time hearing what to say, but if it's a clan, I'd love to be invited.
Yes, Anaconda Sin here was one of the most famous Minecraft cringe memes to ever exist, and this is what they've turned into. Someone who gets a little bit too excited, or dare I say, turned on by animals, in the idea of being with one.
No, I feel sad. But like, it's so much entertainment. It's like freaking awesome. Like to watch that shit go down, dude. Like, oh my god. I feel like wouldn't you love to be that lioness though? You know, getting after that zebra, like, you know. Oh, that reminds me of a story. There was this guy that was a hunter that would, that would unalive deer, and then he would, you know.
You know.
Do it with
No,
them
bitch, we
until
don't
he
know.
Unalive them, deer. And I'm like, okay. You know, if no one else was around and no one was around to see it, and you're alone
It's
in the woods,
like,
who cares? I mean,
you
it's
know.
already unalive
You
at
know
that
what
point.
I'm talking about. No, we don't, bitch.
I mean, it's a deal. At least it's not a person, you know?
You know.
No, wait, no. I mean, what?
I mean, if that's something that you're into and you're like alone in the woods and it's just a deal, as long as you're not doing it to people, you know?
Yeah.
Right? And it's already unalived, and you were gonna like eat it later. Like you're gonna gut it and eat it, so you're gonna like keep, like eat its deal meat and stuff like that. Like imagine the glorification of being able to hang those antlers on the wall, knowing that you had that intimacy with it, as well as being able to eat its meat.
What the fuck is
and
that
being able
bitch
to harvest
on
its skin
about?
and being able to make a jacket out of it. Like that would be fucking awesome. Like to be able to wear that stuff and have
People
the deal on the
dickheads
wall,
too. They
and
know
be able
this
to,
bitch
like,
saying some of the craziest shit.
to be like, I think it would be more awesome if you.
They know this bitch is saying some shit that she should not be saying. They know this. They still letting this bitch ramble on. They dickheads.
If I could be like a guy and have done that, because that would be like freaking cool, you know. And I could be like a deer hunter, you know, and then like I could like eat their meat, put the stuff on the walls, and then in the woods I could like
See, this is the part where I'd be a dickhead. Like, obviously I wouldn't be like this, cause like I wouldn't even really consider her. This might sound crazy, but I don't care. I wouldn't even really put her on like the aspect of like her actually fucking animals. I just think she's way too autistic for her own good. Like, not as an insult, but like as in legitimately autistic.
alive them, and then I can like have a little fun with them, you know.
I think all my squishmallows need therapy.
Wait, what?
You know that's illegal, right?
That's why it has to be done when no one else is around. That's why it has to be done. That's why some people do it and they just never tell anyone. Duh.
Have you done that?
It's like my ex-boyfriend who was 45 and wanted me to have dog.
Okay. You see what I mean? Like, people like her, they don't need the mic. Need to cut that bitch off with the utmost, like, the quickness. This might be Leah. I will say that, though. This might be Leah.
But I didn't do it. And he told me he didn't do it with his dog.
I don't believe that.
He did it with his dog.
No, you did it with the dog after this conversation.
I never did it with the dog. No, I never did it. Because the dog was scared of me and did not want to do it. He would put the dog on me and the dog would run off.
Now, I hate to be that guy.
Dog. I would have been in that comment section like, the fuck this got to do with the dating show? I would have been like, yo, I don't think this is a dating show. Like, what the fuck going on, y'all?
I have told you guys this many times, I don't like to stop the clip in the middle of it happening. I like to usually just let it run all the way through. But when I heard that line, once again, I had to stop it just to point it out in case you did miss it. Whenever she said, no, I did not do it with the dog because it did not want to. Not because it was wrong, not because it was nasty, simply because the dog didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it either. It was weird. Like, that's a little too far. Like,
You're just sitting here talking about wanting to do it, and like you're just saying you didn't do it, but I think you did it.
It doesn't count if your eyes are closed.
I need therapy.
It doesn't matter if your eyes is closed. Your eyes is closed. You can just think it. You can just imagine it's a man with a giant penis.
I'm glad my dog's not in here for you to ogle at.
Every dog has.
Like, well, dog, I would too. I'd be like, we gotta dissect this bitch. Like, at this point, it's not even like I said, I don't know how to really feel. All I do know is these people fucked up for letting this bitch continue. Like, I don't even think this is a case of, like, the weird girl or whatever. I think this is a case of where is her social worker? Like, legitimately, where is the person that's supposed to be looking after her? Why are they letting this bitch be on a live stream? Like, unironically. And then Brandon Daniel, fucking dumbass. I'm hoping you said that on purpose, but I don't think you did. Um, I don't know. If I was in that live stream, like that host, I'd be like, okay, we're gonna take a little break. I appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you. We'll be back, y'all.
Has a different size. Oh. It was awesome.
I need emotional support teddy bear for this.
Okay.
I fed my sister's guinea pigs to the dog.
What the f? That's not a flex, bro.
That's what I did when I was 7 years old. Because I wanted to see them get eaten by my dog.
Why would you even say this, dude?
Because it's what I did. I used to shake the wax cages and torture them. Hang them on nails
I
and
would be
everything
like,
that.
yes, we know you were telling us. Stop, please.
But that's when I was like 8 years old, though. Alright, so this is a woman I knew in real life. She used to work with me through services. Her name was Jessica. She used to drive me around, all that stuff. She knows me in real life.
Might gotta
She thinks
ban
it's
you for
hilarious and
forgetting
funny.
the goat like
And
that.
She is right. People can't
You
handle
ain't real.
it, so tone on the jokes. I get it. But, like, she knows me, and anybody in real life that knows me knows I don't like animals and don't like dogs. You know? Like, and she gets the joke or whatever.
You
But
gonna say
yeah,
some shit that gonna piss me
basically,
off.
She understands.
You gonna say
And
some
she- when
shit
I
like
get
they ain't
like
even
a
sexy
laughing
enough.
LOL, you know, in the video.
I don't know why y'all would
she finds
think
it
I would
funny or
like them.
whatever.
They ain't even hot
But
like
yeah,
that.
I'm glad that she could understand me because she knew me personally in real life. But other people on the internet do not know me, the real me.
Yeah. I guarantee
The
that
next
number.
person we're going to be talking about is a person that went by the name of Trey Sellers. He was your typical prank channel that nobody liked. He was just a typical menace to society, running around being an absolute hooligan, ruining people's days and making just their average lives harder. But Trey took everything about being one of those very crappy prank channels to another level whenever he decided to go ahead and stomp a rabbit to death, threaten to kill an Asian couple for no reason, and then even look at an animal worker in the eyes and tell them that they're going to take this new kitten home and put it in a blender.
Hello, can I get a venti water cup, please?
Yeah, is that on?
Yes, ma'am.
And then here you go.
Thank you.
Yo.
Oh, it slipped out my hand. I'm so sorry.
Yo, Clanton.
I'm
Blackston,
sorry.
dude,
That won't
you're
happen
such a
again.
menace. Dude, menace on aisle 3. Dude, you're such a menacing. You're so
Yo, excuse me, guys.
menacing.
I'm trying to get something to eat. You think you might have any spare change by any chance?
I can get you a $5 meal.
If you could, it'd be a blessing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What's your name?
My name is Fun.
Fanya, I'm Trey. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me that food. I want to give you this rock. Now, if you didn't give me any money to get food, I would have bashed both your skulls in with that rock. But I want to say,
Late.
that's about
Blackston, so
and you
funny,
made a valuable
dude.
choice and the correct
Dude.
choice. You decided to
You know
spare
this is the 5th
money
year
for
in a
that
row
meal,
you're doing
and I decided to spare
10th
your
grade,
lives.
right?
What are you talking about, bro? Spare my
You
life
guys
for
are
what?
super sweet.
Are you fucking serious? Bro, get your shit in bounds.
You guys are really sweet, you know?
Don't fucking talk
I
to me like
appreciate that.
How dare you, bro?
Thank you.
Now, before I go ahead and show you this very next clip of Trey Sellers with the kitten, I do want to say some viewer discretion is advised. This is a rather hard clip to watch, especially if you really love animals such as myself. Not only that, these aren't the most infamous clips of Trey Sellers.
Okay. This is the wrong time, wrong place, but I'm sorry. I've got to make the joke, okay? Okay? Now, when you say love animals, can we also love them like that bitch in the last one? Or is it only like you think they adorable? Like, what type of you love animals? Like, what type of time are we on?
That are on the internet. One of the most infamous clips of Trey Sellers is whenever he went up to a homeless man, offered to buy him food, brought the meal out to the homeless man, stood right in front of him and ate the meal right in front of him.
Like, these dudes. Like, this is one of my big issues with even these channels talking about this shit. Like, dude, quit calling them pranksters. These are, like, dickheads. They aren't menaces. They're deplorable. They're a waste. Talking about some, like, he's a prankster. No, he's not. None of those were pranks. Not even a menace to society. He should die. Oh, I know that big bitch don't play either. I know that. Sorry, I just had to say that. That lady on the screen. I know she don't play. I already know she don't play. She like, we ain't doing that fuck shit here. Okay? You go on somewhere, all that fuck shit. Like, that, you know what I mean? I hate whenever these people are like, YouTube prankster. This is not a prankster. Quit labeling them as a prankster. You can do pranks, and they're funny. Like, there's a guy I watch who will, like, bring in a, like, coupon where it's like, bring in a real chicken, get a free chicken meal. And he'll just be holding, like, a chicken in a chicken outfit. Like, see, that doesn't fucking, like, it might not be the funniest thing ever, but it's one of those where it's like, okay, man. It's like, alright, that's kind of funny, I can't lie. But, like, these aren't pranks. These are just dickheads. I don't know what it is with people, especially you youngins, since you keep calling me Unk, youngins. Like, a lot of this shit ain't funny. Like, I genuinely don't know who they trying to impress. Like, making these type of prank videos. Like, genuinely. Who's the audience? Like, seriously, who legitimately would watch a prank video, quote unquote, where he just goes up to a homeless person, offers to buy him food, and then just eats the food in front of him? Like, legitimately, who's watching that being like, oh, this, yo, Javier made another banger. Like, I don't know. La tangent. His weirdo behavior. Fuck this guy.
And then he said it was just a joke.
They all have the regular
Okay, let
ears.
me have the kitten before you lose it.
Maybe I don't want to give it to you.
Okay, then you can leave.
Well, you have an attitude.
I'm gonna take the kitten from you.
No.
I'm gonna call PD.
Over a cat?
Can you call dispatch?
Now you're really not getting the cat.
Okay.
If you call the cops, you're not getting the cat for surely.
I work with the police department.
Yeah, but I don't have to surrender an animal to you. It's an option.
You don't. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
I found the cat, and you're having an attitude.
What is your plan with the kitten?
I'm gonna put him in a blender.
Okay. I'm glad you're recording that.
Right. I don't know. She looks kind of tight. Might go for it later. Lube it up, slip it in.
See, this is just like the other. This is the perfect parallel. These are perfect. The other girl, she's saying that shit, not realizing how fucked up it is. He's saying this shit to just try to be funny. I don't know who legitimately would see this and be like, yo, you got her, dude. You said you're gonna put the cat in the blender and then fuck it. Holy, you got him, dude. Like, what? The free fall into... That. Never mind. Free fall and run into a train. Try to outrun a train.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Here.
Dude, it's just a... I'd be like, nah. I would legit be like... At that point, these people better than me. They'd be like, nah, I'm just kidding. You can have the cat. I'd be like, nah. I want you to go get fucked in jail. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I want you gone.
Now you're really not getting the cat. See, now she's trying to call 12. See?
This next sequence we're going to be taking.
Absolutely not. That boy can go to bed. enjoy y'all's DMs together anyway, because that's all you gonna do in the chat is just talk to each other. Go have your e-kitten messages somewhere else. Dog, like, I just woke up and then like 30 minutes into the stream, Delirious like, yo, you ever fuck someone in a fursuit? Like, while they were wearing a fursuit? I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. No. That boy needs to go to bed. He got work into AM. I don't. I'm a bum.
Taking a nice, rather long look at Q-Top here. Q-Top is a Christian TikToker. He was rather popular for quite a long time, actually. He almost got to 1 million followers on TikTok, but that was steadily stopped in its tracks once a few voice lines came out of him in a public Discord call. And you may be wondering, what did Q-Top here do? Well, it's pretty bad and rather disgusting if I have to be honest with you. What he did...
He said to stop being weird? Did he not just hear me? Dog, you were in the stream and you immediately were randomly saying, yo, you ever fuck a dude that was wearing a fursuit? Like, I just woke up. That's even too autistic for me at the moment. I might have thought about it, but not after you said that, Leah. Because I would have just muted you again, deleter. Because I already know you were going to come in here again and just start having a side conversation with Leah, asking questions with each other. And I would just ban you for 24 hours again anyway, so...
was he admitted that it would be okay for a 15-year-old girl to be with a fully grown man, saying as long as she has hit puberty and she is emotionally mature for me, that is perfectly fine, even exclaiming yes twice to that same question. But when asked that same exact question later, he hits us with a no comment. And whenever someone says no comment to a question, it's usually not very good. But what truly led to Q-Top's last foot before he finally fell deep into the grave of falling off and becoming fully irrelevant like he deserves was when he doubled down on what he said. He made an entire response video talking about and saying that he just preferred what the Bible preferred and he preferred what Scripture said. Fully doubling down and then also, making more points as to why he was trying to say that was okay and was correct, completely negating how I believe that the Bible says that you need to follow the laws of the land, completely, not even taking that part in, completely ignoring that entirely, just trying to...
I just don't understand that. Like, personally, if I just vibe with someone and they were younger than me, cool, but I'm not purposely going out there trying to look to be with someone, like, exclusively that's younger than me. I just don't understand that, dude.
Back up his entire claim he made earlier.
A 10-year-old attractive.
Yeah, like if they've hit like that's what I'm saying. Like if they've hit puberty, if they're mature, if they actually have a brain, if they...
Yeah, we all know mature 15-year-olds. Yeah, 15 years old is the dumbest age anyway. Because at 15, you just, what is it? You see what I mean? Literally. I'm in my Discord server in the PetSim99 chat. And you and Delir having full-on fucking conversations.
they can think, they can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say.
You
Yeah,
think
like
a
I would
15-year-old is
definitely.
mature? Is a 15-year-old mature?
A 15-year-old could
They can
definitely
be.
be mature. Yes, that's exactly said.
Bro, mature enough to have intercourse with you as a man? Like an
Absolutely.
adult man?
Absolutely.
That's fucking insane.
Dog, why is the way he's saying yes like he's like, dude, yeah, finally, other people agree with me. These guys agree with me. I'd be like, if you don't shut your stupid ass up, don't you dare. Dude, see, this guy gets it. He gets it. It's like, no. No.
Dude.
I want to know
No, you're
if
good,
you're
brother.
saying. I want to know if you're saying. Let me get my camera. I want to know if you're saying that it's okay for you to sleep with a minor, someone who's 9, 8, 7, just because they hit puberty. I need to know that.
No comment, bro, because y'all just gonna misconstrue my word. What's up, Christ Gang? I'm making this video to clear up false allegations on my name.
You can't, dog, you can't just go back. Like, if they 15 and they mature, and then he's like, so you think it's okay to sleep with a minor if they hit puberty? He said, y'all trying to misconstrue my work. That's what you said! And now he calling us Christ Gang? Hell no. Don't you fucking dare, bitch. What up, Christ Gang? May Jesus smite you down.
Name. A lot of people on the internet are accusing me of being a P3DO. I just want to make this very, very clear. I am not a P3DO. So it all started when I joined Parker's Live, and I was asked the question.
I want to know if you're saying that it's okay
Oh, so he not playing the other one. Okay, cool.
for you to sleep with a minor, someone who's 9, 8, 7, just because they hit puberty. I need to know that.
I want to go to an objective standard, right? And the objective standard is what.
Also, I didn't even hear that part where he said 7, 8. Dog, what do you mean no comment? Like, what do you mean no comment? It's no! What do you mean? I need to think it overnight. No! Yes or no? What are you talking about no comment? Bitch, now we need 10 comments.
What does God's word say about this? Before we get started with that, I just want to make it clear. I prefer what the Bible prefers, right? So I don't just have my own opinions for these issues. I look at what the Bible says, right? And so essentially for preferring what God's word says, I'm called a P3DO. So the Bible does not specify a specific age for marriage. The Bible gives 2 specific things that would imply that a female is ready to engage in sexual intercourse within marriage. Now, those 2 things are if the female is physically mature and if she is emotionally mature. Physically mature. What it's saying is the female has to have menstruated, okay? Within Jewish culture, the menstruation of a female signifies...
Yeah, but you ain't Jewish. You said you Christian, so why you bringing up another religion? Obviously, it's a sector of... What? This guy's dope. Somebody get this guy out of Catholic school. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to say I'm sorry.
Her physical maturity. Different females, right, hit this at different ages. Emotional maturity. Now, what is emotional maturity? Is a female mentally ready or mentally capable of making that decision to engage in sexual intercourse? Now, different females obviously mature at different rates. What's really, really, really important about this thing, right, is that you cannot put a specific age on it. That's why the Bible does not mention...
What? What the fuck do you mean you can't put a specific... Yes, you can, 18. This guy... Holy Christianity, big W. That's all I can say.
Reaching a specific age for marriage, right? Different females are emotionally mature at different ages, and different females are physically mature at.
I think I gotta say the elephant in the room. I don't think this guy's mature enough. Why are you repeatedly... Dog, that's the biggest, like, telltale sign, too. Why are you calling them females instead of women? Like, it's okay if I want to be with a female. Just say woman. He's like, no, see, God didn't put an age. It's like, yeah, retard, because people back in the day, if we're going by the Bible, people lived to 900 years old. So if we're going to go off of that old-ass testament, they probably didn't reach maturity until they're 100, like, until they were, like, 50 plus, if we're going to go off of that. My bro's going crazy. I still can't believe he said, are you saying it's okay to have sex with a 7 to 8-year-old as long as they've hit puberty? The fact he didn't say no, he said no comment, is the most insane shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. What do you mean no comment? What the absolute fuck do you mean no comment? That's not a no comment thing. That's a no. Just like the R. Kelly interview. Holy.
Different ages. Within ancient Israel context, we understand that females matured at a much younger age, right? The reason being is because there was much more responsibility on these females within society, within that culture, right? Nowadays, females mature way later in life. My beliefs are consistent with scripture, and I stand by scripture and scripture alone. I just wanted to make this video to clear up my name. Thank you.
This is funny as hell. He really posted this, Tom. He really thought he killed it. Dawg, he really, like, he ain't even emotional. He's like, yeah, I appreciate y'all understanding. Be sure to hit that follow button. Give a like if you appreciate. It's like, no, we're gonna kill you. So, bro, you know that? We gonna beat you.
Thank you so much for watching, and you have a blessed day.
Spidey, a TikTok streamer that was kicked out of his house at a very young age. He was initially from Australia before he started to travel the world on TikTok live streams. There is many things that Tehran Spidey has done that are terrible, and when I say many, I do mean a lot. So we're gonna take a few looks at few of his more infamous clips rather than going through all of the small ones. But Tehran Spidey is known for being a young man who just travels around the world being a streamer or recording himself. He's also known for
He ain't a streamer, he's a bum with the camera. Like, these people trying to be... He is not a streamer. He's a bum with a camera. He travels the world. He's homeless. Like, is it that difficult to say that? He's a homeless.
Heavily abusing substances. Not only that, for being massively disrespectful to multiple people in multiple countries, disrespecting multiple cultures no matter where he is at, and also having massive public freakouts no matter what. I'm going to show you one of those public freakouts now. A man allegedly stole Tehran Spidey's phone while he was on a train.
How's he recording?
Autism! I've got autism!
Oh wait, I remember this guy. Yeah.
Please give me my phone! I have autism and I'm from Australia! Please give me my phone!
If you got autism, you ain't yelling. Wait, what? That's first thing off.
I want a way to get back. I want a way to get back home. Can you please give me my phone? Please give me my phone. I'm from Australia. I won't have a way to get back home. I've got autism. I've got autism. I've got autism. Can you please give me my phone? I've got autism. I've got autism. I have autism and I've got anxiety. Can you please give me my phone, bro?
The clip of Turin constantly yelling, "Please give me back my phone" on the subway is arguably his most popular clip. I'm going to show you what I believe to be his most disrespectful and downright nastiest clip of all time, though. In this clip, I'm
This
going
might
to
be
show you
sketch.
Turin goes to a brothel. For those of you who don't know what a brothel is, you're lucky, but now you're not lucky anymore because I'm going to tell you. Basically, you go to a brothel, you pay the brothel, and you get to have intercourse with a woman. Turin did that. He paid $100 to have an experience with a lady, and when he did, he only got to, and I quote, finish once and was scammed. He called it scamming, although that's all the rules entitled him to do. Then right after he finds this out, he goes on another massive, disrespectful public freakout, running into the lobby of the brothel, pointing directly at the girl in front of the rest of the people there, and screaming, "This one no good. This one no good."
Oh, hold on. Let me just answer this. Let me just answer this. Hello? No, everything's not okay. I just got ripped off. I'm not happy with that. What do you mean I only get to come once? What is that? What's that about?
Yeah, look, I'm sorry that
It's all good. It's all
they're
good.
not satisfied for the first time. But just so you know, that's kind of just the way it is.
Guys, she ripped me off. Don't do it. Don't do it. She ripped me off.
No, she didn't.
She did rip.
Dog. $100 for the whole experience, and you don't gotta do it at like a dirty ass motel? That's a good price, I would say. More than likely. I don't know, I've never been that deep in the... I think if I ever paid a prostitute to fuck me, or have sex with me, I would kill myself. I think that's like the end of the line. Like, if anybody else did that, that's cool. It's just me personally, no.
Rip me off. This one, no good. This one, no good. Don't get this one.
It's highly illegal to record in a brothel.
What are you talking to me for?
Where's my $100?
Don't come to this.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
You guys, did you know in Japan they have women only?
Oh no. Wonder why he got kicked out so early when he was a kid. Only I could tell.
Carriages. It's like Saudi Arabia in here. I am the women inspector checking there's only women on this carriage. Yep. There's only
He
women
looks
here.
like a
All
less
women.
autistic
I don't see a
World of
single
T-shirts.
man in sight. Yep. Check complete.
But he's even more
It
autistic.
really is a women only carriage, guys. Wow.
Now, in this very final clip I'm going to show you, if you remember earlier, I mentioned how Turin was kicked out of his house at a very young age for drug abuse. And, well, he was invited back not too recently, actually. And once he was invited back, he was picked up at the airport in Australia, and his mom even brought him a little bit of a lunch, a sacked lunch, so to speak. It had some stuff because he's been deprived of nutrients, and everything looked like it was going swell and dandy, and everything was fine. But just a few hours after him getting picked up, he starts to do a live stream in the kitchen of his mother and his sister's home, absolutely just bothering them all. And they both tell him multiple times, turn off the camera, stop live streaming. Well over 10 times of constant turn off the camera and stop live streaming, to the point where his sister is screaming at him as loud as she possibly can. Turin never puts down the camera, he doesn't listen, he doesn't stop the live stream, and within just few hours of him being back in his childhood house, he is immediately kicked out again. And then you'll see at the end of that clip when he ends up back in England. And if you take a nice long look at his nose.
So basically there's basically I'm trying to go for a fucking die right now. That's all it is. I'm trying to get a die. A skyblock die. But instead of a die, I get a pet. That's the best way I can explain it, to be honest.
You'll notice that there might be some odd substance on it.
Guys, my mum came and picked me up from the airport, and she also brought me an antioxidant pack as well. Because I have been deprived of nutrients. What else? Guys, I'm getting kicked out of my house right now. My mum and
So basically, walking up each step, like right there, it's a 1 in a 1 million chance to get a thing that basically says, yo, it's real. God is real. I need you to go to Pennsylvania. But then you get the pet. There's only 3 in the game. And since I already have 3 other accounts doing it, I figured I might as well try to do this. Because not only as well as like yeah, I can't believe they didn't catch you when they beamed your best friend. Why'd you DM me round 2 soon?
my sister, look, what is she doing? Wow, they're so pissed off. Look, they got like my stuff there. Look, they just like left all my stuff here. Look at this, it's like raining right now, and they just like kicks me out in the rain. Gosh, that's so messed up. Guys, I'm here in England. It's 5:30 a.m. Boy.
Finally, now we're approaching the mid-layer of the iceberg. This is where people start to get
Biden's fucking the way Biden spoke made him do it. Meanwhile, Biden's like, so like, if you know, like, best ice cream. And then there's just a guy in front of his TV. It's like, I know what I must do, Biden. Like, even them really trying to turn this as a leftist doing it is still some of the funniest shit ever. Like, no.
Zoe Laverne is in the third tier of this iceberg, and some of you might not even know what she's done. A lot of this was just completely swept under the rug, barely talked about, completely forgotten. Like literally nothing happened to her or her account for the actions that she did, and I'll tell you, it's a doozy. It's one hell of a story. Zoe Laverne, when she was 19 years old, kissed a minor on the lips more than once when he was at the age of 13 years old, and it was swept under the rug and forgotten about just because she's in, I quote, what she calls herself, the queen of TikTok. It's a little bit of a silly story. And when people did eventually call her out in like live streams that she did, things didn't go too well, because whenever she was called out, they were calling her a groomer. She would say, I'm not a groomer, it was just a kiss, and if you say it's anything more than just a kiss, you're a liar.
Oh, no,
As if
no.
there weren't multiple videos of them kissing, and then the 13-year-old boy immediately climbing on top of her pretty much, or just throwing himself on top of her. Whilst she recorded the video, she was the one constantly recording it before it all got leaked and it kind of blew up in her face. But we're not going to start just there. No. We can't start at the meat for the whole meal, you know what I mean? We got to start with some little bit of a goofy bit. So, Zoe Laverne here was the most popular girl on TikTok, so to speak, the queen of TikTok. She actually had the most followers for quite some time, pretty popular on what I believe it used to be called Musical.ly before it was changed to the hellish landscape that is known as TikTok.
Oh, I know what type of person this guy is. God, TikTok is just so fucking horrible and terrible. Yo, have you seen this new soy jack?
Zoe Laverne here had a whole meltdown because Charlie D'Amelio was going to pass her in followers way back in, I believe, 2019.
About this for like an hour because it's just so like pathetic that like she just comes in and like almost like she's so close to passing me and everybody's reminding me that she's gonna pass me and I just want to prove this bitch that I am better than her because I am Zoe fucking Laverne and I am literally the star of TikTok and TikTok is putting me down and boosting her up and I'm about to go to TikTok headquarters.
Now I'm going to show you guys the part where she actually admits to kissing the 13-year-old boy, but declines it, saying that it was not grooming at all. I think it's just absolutely insane how whenever what people would consider to be a pretty girl does something like this, it's swept under the rug, not talked about at all, and her fan base fully backs her, perfectly fine. It's just a little bit insane that this wasn't more talked about, this wasn't dealt with properly. She still is one of the most big followed accounts on TikTok, so it's obviously that they just don't give a shit, so that's that.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna go live probably after he sees this, if he sees this. So if he's on here, pretty sure he'll go live and address the situation too. But as you guys all know, some stuff got leaked about me and Connor, and I just wanted to come on live and tell y'all the truth and tell y'all that like a lot of people are making this out to be something that it's not and making it to be worse than it seems by calling me a groomer and so I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that I didn't groom Connor, not like wouldn't do that to him, literally love Connor to death. I wouldn't do anything to Connor ever without consent. Connor and I both consented to kissing.
Interruption underflow here, newsflash, but children can't consent.
That was how it went. We both liked each other, and then we realized that the ages were too different. Nothing happened between us besides kissing, and I'm saying that now, like, I'm really sick of people thinking that we did other stuff besides kiss. There's a video going, saying that now, like, I'm really sick of people thinking that we did other stuff besides kiss. There's a video going around of people saying that it's me and Connor, and it's like of these like two people doing something like nasty, and that's not us. All the videos that were leaked of Connor and I were us kissing, and I just wanted to come on live and let you guys know that it stopped months ago. It hasn't been a thing for a while now. Connor and I don't have communication right now due to our parents both agreeing to cut our contact and give us both time to heal and from social media, because social media is very toxic to us right now. And we're both just kind of hurting. We're trying to like back off the situation because we both realized back then that it was just like not right and that the ages weren't appropriate. So we stopped. And now the reason why people are coming at me and Connor for making jokes about it, it's just because we're trying to get over the situation.
Alright, and for the second person in the third row of the iceberg, we're talking about Tony Lopez. Another person was a similar case here to Zoe Laverne, just on a much more extreme level, dare to say. Basically, Tony Lopez did something extremely terrible, but he was once again let off the hook just like Zoe Laverne due to the fact that he has a massive following and he is what people would consider conventionally good looking. Now, Tony was caught sexting a, I believe, 14-year-old girl. I have multiple screenshots that I'm going to be reading off soon to back it up. Viewer discretion is advised. They're pretty fucking nasty, and they will make you cringe. You kind of get like a 2-in-1 special with this guy. Now, after we go ahead and read off some screenshots in a second of him talking to the 14-year-old girl, then we are going to go ahead and take a look at his terrible admittance and, like, slight apology that he did on Instagram Live. It was so terrible. One of his excuses was, "I'm a young man, and nobody teaches you how to live this lifestyle." He was 20 at the time of this happening. But realistically, the, nobody teaches you to live this lifestyle saying makes no sense. Just because you're famous doesn't mean you gotta be talking to little kids. Leave them the hell alone. Tony had a verified Instagram account, a regular Instagram account. He also had a verified Snapchat account and just a regular Snapchat burner account, which he also talked to other girls on. Tony starts off this message by saying, "Hey cutie," to which they respond, what? He says, "Heard me. How old? Question mark. She says, "Minor ages, aged, none of your business." He says, "Oh, playing hard to get, huh?" You know, he's a real main character here. He's straight out of an anime with this riz I'm seeing. Shortly after they exchange info, she tells him that she is 14. He says, "Damn, I'm 19. Why you gotta be so young?" Ah ha ha ha, what's your snap? This is some crazy game right here. For someone who is so popular and famous, he sure as shit doesn't know how to talk to any girl at all. This is a screenshot here that showcases multiple times when Tony would slide up on their Snapchat stories saying stuff like, "Oh, you young, babe, and I'm trying to you, but you playing." Now, there was a lot of screenshots of Tony Lopez that I could have shown you, but I really couldn't at the same time. I didn't want to show you guys some that were a bit too explicit for YouTube and get myself age restricted and this video not get pushed out at all after all the fucking work I've put into it. So instead we're going to take a jump cut into the future and I'm going to quickly show you guys Tony Lopez's admittance and slight, terrible TikToker apology, and then we'll move on to the next person.
Understand how shitty I'd feel, but I have to understand this and learn from it, grow from it. I'm not gonna hide, run away, and act like shit's not going on, but I know it was wrong, and I'm just gonna hold myself accountable and responsible for some past immature decisions. I gotta keep moving forward and learning and growing. Some people don't teach you about how to live this lifestyle or how to be here in this position, but I'm learning and I'm growing, and I'm not gonna excuse my
Now we're going to go ahead and talk about Donovan Mayo. His story happened about 5 or 6 months ago, and it is a wild one. It probably has the most wild apology out of any TikToker apology I've ever seen in my entire life, and you may be wondering, what makes his apology stand out more? Well, to be completely honest with you, his apology seems just a slight bit more genuine than the rest. Not only that, at the end of it, he not only twerks, but does the thug shaker. So shit does get a little wicked and wild. Donovan Mayo is a 21-year-old man who does cosplays for fun on TikTok, mainly of the Dream SMP. I'm sure you could have guessed that. A lot of people, including myself, thought that Donovan Mayo was just your average cringy Dream cosplayer, but that was furthest from the truth humanly possible. Our boy Donovan Mayo here was in the DMs, chatting up minors during roleplay. Donovan would roleplay as a character named Roma. I have absolutely no idea if this is a fictional character from a game, a series, some videos or something. I actually have no idea. I'm now going to read off some of the roleplay. So Roma starts off by saying, "I missed you too," in asterisk kisses. They say he. He says, "Gets close. Aw, am I making you flustered?" "Don't worry, darling, I can be gentle," he says, and then she responds with, "Yes, a little, he, and then he responds with, "Well, allow me to comfort you." Our boy Donovan here is spitting some wild game, and he's not here to play around, he's here to get the job done, so let's cut to the next screenshot. Donovan then says, makes her look at him, "Hey, it's okay, you're just shy, and I get it, then allow me to help. Move hands down gently, nice and slow, cowboy." They respond with, "Eek, oh, okay. Is this a secret between us? Maybe people will think I'm too young for you." Then we go on here. Donovan then responds with, "It's all secret. Besides, my age is unlisted and unknown." It's not. He's 21 at the time of this happening, 5 or 6 months ago. He then goes, "Now stop playing coy with me. Your #1 fan is waiting. Besides, I have a condom with me. Don't worry about it." Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys his apology video. I kid you not, this is one of the craziest apology videos I've ever seen. It's definitely up there with Sienna May doing a dance recital for when she sexually assaulted somebody.
Hello everyone, my name is Donovan Mayo, aka Donovan Mayo 46. I'm widely known on TikTok as a cosplayer and roleplayer, but behind the scenes, I was roleplaying with minors but didn't know at the time. I didn't care to ask their age, and this was my fault on my part, being the older one. In fact, here's one of the messages that I was role-playing with. Someone was asking, "Is this secret between us? Maybe people will think I'm too young for you." And in reply I said, "It's all secret. Besides, my age is unlisted and unknown." And furthermore I said, "Now stop playing coy with me. Your #1 fan is waiting. Besides, I have something for you. Sorry, something with me. Don't worry about it." But I'm afraid they did worry about it. Either way, in a live stream, I also said that I tied someone up, which was a lie. But that wasn't cool. Last I checked. So, I am making...
I'm back. Sorry, I was shitting. What'd I miss? Oh, Donovan's cool.
Would you believe me if I told you this TikToker with almost 5 million followers was caught grooming underage kids?
I'll probably be speedily going to the bathroom. That's all I'll say. I can feel it in my body. And yeah, it's not even rizzing, it's doing the Lord's work like that one pedophile, that one guy said. Everybody knows John 3:16. Oh, if she bleeds out her pussy, it's legal. It's fair. Game is game. I think that was John 3:16, right?
Or this guy with nearly 2 million followers caught sexting a minor. Or this guy who was also...
As I said before, be right back. I'm back. I'm a changed man, but I'm back. That was... I don't know how to describe it. Basically, all I'll say about that was like... I don't even know who's here. Never mind. Either way. Oh, I was also gonna say the thing about T Nichols too. Anyway, that boy's career was not gonna be long. Anyway, like that was not gonna be a fruitful career. Anyway, because his videos were just other people's content.
Caught sexting with his underage Discord mod. Today, we're going to be talking about TikTok predators. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, as of today, I'm your new favorite person. So may as well like, comment and subscribe because this summer, we're going to be spending a lot of time together.
How's this guy's... Like, if I knew who this guy was a fan of him, I would have to pull him aside and be like, hey man, we gotta talk real quick. Yeah man, nothing wrong. The way you just showed yourself in that video made me think you were the first person on that TikTok list for being a predator. I think we need to move a little differently, my boy. I think we need to not do that next time.
Just me and you. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a part 2 of talking about TikTok's worst predators. And I'm sure you're aware of what an iceberg is, but just in case, an iceberg is like a tier list where we talk about different people or different topics, ranking them from the most gruesome to the least gruesome. However, this iceberg doesn't really have any ranking star. I guess you could say it's from least deranged to most deranged, because as we get towards the bottom of the iceberg, there's some real weirdos, even though everyone here is a weirdo already. And if you haven't already, hey, subscribe, it's free. Also leave a like and let me know who I missed. Also bear in mind this is a part 2, so if they're not in this iceberg, they might be in the other.
Yeah, everybody drop down below who's the biggest pedo. Get part 3.
And have a great day. The tip of the iceberg, T Nichols. T Nichols, or Tyler, was...
This was... Like I said, this guy's whole persona was everybody else. Like, his videos might have been funny sometimes, sure. But, like, the majority of this guy's vids were just other people. I don't see how he was going to be able to have, like, even without him being a weirdo, I don't see how he was going to have, like, a prosperous career or whatever.
Was an up-and-coming Twitch streamer and YouTuber who gained massive popularity on TikTok, gaining over 2 million followers on the app. He mainly uploaded reaction-style content with notable videos such as I asked my viewers to send their screen times and I told my viewers to send their riz. And honestly, his videos were pretty entertaining.
More every day. Secret. Danger. Bro, what app were you on that's dangerous?
Bringing a fresh new perspective on reaction content. This newest style of content created a very loyal fan base and a rapidly rising YouTube and Twitch career. It was all looking up for Tyler, until it wasn't.
I was groomed by 21-year-old streamer named T Nichols with video proof. Actual content ahead. For context, I am 17 years old and T Nichols, Tyler, is 21. His birthday is March 2nd. The sexual thoughts he had about me started before the grooming, as Tyler once told me he always felt sexual tension between us.
T Nichols had a Discord server where his viewers could submit their content to be reacted by him on stream, and he also interacted with his followers on this Discord server, but it seemed that he was also grooming one of his Discord mods.
Tyler has known me and been fully aware of my age since I was 16. Because I was a Twitch mod for him since February 2023. Before I was a mod, I was a huge fan of his, and we became friends after he chose me as a mod. As a minor, I'd like to keep my privacy, and also in case I get accused of doing this for attention, so I'll go by B. I will also quickly talk about other bad things he said and did besides grooming me. The grooming started in early September 2023 when me and Tyler were playing a Roblox gambling game called Crash. When talking about the game, he said he kept pulling out early and I joked that I wouldn't pull out of him. He then said, "Oh, but if I were to say that, I'd be wrong." Here is proof of him mentioning when he said that.
What?
I thought it was okay, which I will explain next, and just jokes, so I told him I don't mind. That's when sexual jokes between us started, and either that night or another night. It's difficult to remember exactly when. We had finished playing Roblox late at night and we were just in our beds. Since we had made sexual jokes, it led to him coercing me into masturbating on call while he told me how he wanted me to do it. After that night, we had sex, masturbating together on a call, a total of 7 more times after that, all of those times being nowhere near me turning 18. I'm still 17. Here is proof. We would call each time we had sex as rounds. Tyler also tried to make actual plans to fly me out. Here are the 2 videos that best show proof of his. All my videos of proof have no edits or cuts, and I show that it's his account. You can't link a Twitch account to Discord if you don't have the login.
On March 16th, 2024, Twitter user Horonkum8 tweeted 4 pieces of media that showed alleged evidence of T Nichols sending inappropriate messages to a 17-year-old minor nicknamed B. According to the Twitter user, in the message, Tyler was fully aware of the victim's age and proceeded to send NSFW pictures of himself and also requested some from the victim. He would ask her to complete sexual acts for him and even offering to fly her out. He would roleplay sexually with her, giving her instructions on what he wanted her to do so he could pleasure himself. There was an abundance of evidence and receipts, so Tyler was really cooked. And in an attempt to damage control, Tyler purposely deleted a server where the photos, videos and screenshots were posted, but it was all too late, and later on March 16th, 2024, Tyler posted a tweet addressing the situation. He was sorry to B and anyone he put in a weird spot. Tyler posted a link to a PowerPoint or a slideshow on Google Slides called Response, in which he provided more screenshots of messages with B. Overall, T Nichols attempted to prove that his relationship with B was mutual and they were both above the age of consent in their states, and this obviously didn't go down too well, so he posted another tweet later on March 16th, 2024, attempting to take full responsibility for his actions, but it was all a little too late as Tyler's reputation had taken a drastic hit and he paid for his wrongdoings. Tyler was a laughingstock on TikTok in the W&L community. He was mocked by many creators, becoming a meme, and on the next day, March 17th, Tyler uploaded a 7-minute response video where he tried to clarify details of his messages to the victim. 2 months later, Tyler only has 1 video on his YouTube channel titled Living with Depression and Self-Hatred, speaking about how he's been feeling, and it shows the aftermath of a predator who got caught. The Tall Knight was a TikToker and YouTuber with over 1 million followers on his TikTok account and 40k on his YouTube. He's known for posting TikTok videos with a Crusader helmet about men's mental health and just vibes, I guess. I'm not really sure about the appeal of these videos, but many people like them, I guess, gaining him a loyal fan base for now. His original TikTok account was actually banned at 150k followers, so he made a new one, debuting with a video about his old account. With the creation of his new TikTok account, he also began posting gaming videos on YouTube. He grew his fan base again by motivating people with his chill vibes, but everything he built and rebuilt all came crashing down, and the Tall Knight didn't look so tall anymore. On August 21st, 2023, the Tall Knight posted on Twitter, I just got banned from TikTok and I had 1.6 million followers. He also mentioned in the post how he was going to struggle with paying his rent because of his TikTok ban, which came as a surprise to him because, in his words, his account was in good standing and he's never gotten a community guideline violation before. Just one day later, Tornite posted a video on his secondary TikTok account, furthering his statement about being banned and e-begging from his fans while showing his dire living situation. On the same day, TikToker at Chase Morales stitched the video outlining the reason he was supposedly banned.
You can pause to read the messages. I'm not going to do all that because it's a lot, but the comment he's responding to in this video is left by an underage girl, and he's using it to market his OF content. This is said comment, which he is responding to, blatantly sexual. It took me 2 seconds to click on the comment thread and find her account. Click on it, and it has 08 in her bio. She's fucking 15 years old, and he's responding to that comment. And he responds by completely denying any accountability. I, as a content creator myself, I check someone's profile before I even leave a joke that could be perceived as sexual to see if they're underage. That's just kind of the responsibility you have as a fucking adult man.
The reason was that he engaged with comments left by minors on his videos who had their age or birth years stated in their account bios. They then posted another stitch, further outlining more underage accounts he was allegedly flirting with in his comment section. The TikToker Professor Pippi stitched the Tornite, reiterating the same screenshots and allegations that Shay showed, explaining how one simple click and you can find the age of these commenters. Later on August 24th, the Tornite posted a TikTok in which he responded to Professor Pippi. The TikToker Your Favorite Guy also joined the conversation, posting a video that compiled the allegations, which were pretty damning.
Started doing TikTok 2 years ago, and originally everything was fun. It was about good vibes. He wore the Knight's helmet. People liked it. But starting on February 20th of this year, he has committed